what was your don't tell mom about this moment? I was 9 years old and my mom had gone to visit her sister for the weekend, which meant it was just me and my dad, and he told me we could do anything we wanted. So naturally, we started with pizza for breakfast. Then we played video games for hours and watched a movie that I was definitely not old enough for, and I thought that was going to be the highlight of the weekend. But then he asked me if I wanted to drive the car, and I thought he was joking, but he handed me the keys, walked around to the passenger side and said, "Get in." I reminded him I was 9, and he just said, "It's an empty parking lot and I trust you." My hands were shaking as I sat behind the wheel, and he guided me through the pedals and steering, and I drove in slow, nervous circles around the lot while he laughed and filmed it on his phone, cheering me on like I was in NASCAR. After 10 minutes, we switched seats, and as we pulled back into the driveway, he looked at me and said, with the most serious face I had ever seen, "Whatever you do not tell your mom about this." I didn't for years, and when I finally did, she just stared at him in silence and said, "I cannot believe you let a 4th grader drive a car," and he just smiled and said he was pretty good, actually better than me on my first try, and somehow that made her laugh harder than I had ever seen before.